Hello and welcome to Amir's podcast. Today we are talking with Furkanul Mumin, a rotoscoping and VFX cleanup artist with 5 years of experience in the visual effects industry. He leads a successful VFX studio and has worked on many important projects, such as Hollywood movies, TV ads, and music videos. In this episode, we will learn about his experiences and advice for anyone interested in this field. So let's get started. Can you introduce yourself to those who don't know you yet?
Yeah, I'm Furkanul Mumin, and I'm from Bangladesh. I'm a professional VFX artist, and I run a VFX studio here. And I also do freelance rotoscoping and VFX work around the world. And before I starting my own studio, I was another studio in here. That's all.
Oh, okay. You was in another studio, and you have you have now your own studio.
Yeah, studio. You can tell it studio or a team. Actually, I run a small team around 10 people. So
Okay.
you can call it studio or a team.
Oh, okay. You have a team for 10 people, and you pay them.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. And what do you exactly do? Like, in which branch do you work? Like, is it an After Effects or?
Actually,
I saw. Okay, sorry.
Actually, I do VFX prep work. Is the first part of a complete shot. You know that when you need to do VFX, you need to do some rotoscoping and VFX cleanup, wire removal. I do this kind of stuff, like VFX prep work, rotoscoping, and VFX cleanup, keying, and the small works.
Okay. And you do that on Fiverr, just on Fiverr?
Not only Fiverr, I have clients outside of Fiverr. I use LinkedIn also to getting my clients.
Okay.
And recommendation.
Yeah, LinkedIn is a very great platform. I saw that. You know, I'm a film production student too. That's why I'm doing this interview, just to saying, because I didn't say that before. But how long have you been working in this industry?
I've been working for around 5 years.
5 years.
I started since 2017.
Okay.
Professionally. And before that, I learned independently from YouTube or tutorials. But professionally, I start work since 2017.
Okay. You said you did learn the video and stuff from YouTube. You didn't go to school or something else?
No, I didn't go to school or.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. And do you do advertisement, gaming, or something else too, or just the rotoscoping and some VFX effects? Like, I don't know which VFX effects you do, because I saw the gigs on Fiverr, and I just found the rotoscoping gig, and it was another one, but I forget it. Do you do animation stuff and something like this too, or just the rotoscoping?
Actually, rotoscoping is some kind of animation.
Yes.
So
yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that's correct. But rotoscoping is very hard also. That's the thing.
Yeah. It's a manual work, and you have to do it from frame by frame, and animating the shapes.
Yeah. Animate the shapes.
Yeah.
How is that possible?
If you use After Effects, you can see the masking. There is the option of masking.
Yeah.
And you can draw the shapes. Normally, we also draw the shapes, the masking shapes, and then animate it from frame by frame. and we don't use After Effects to do rotoscoping stuffs.
Oh,
After Effects has the great tools that calls roto brush, but we use Silhouette effects for rotoscoping. Yeah.
that's interesting. I didn't know that. I do my rotoscoping every time with After Effects, and I'm struggling every time.
Yeah, After Effects is complex. So we use Silhouette effects, which is more easier than After Effects. And in industry, we professionally use Silhouette effects around the world.
Yeah, okay, that's very interesting for me because I didn't know that yet. And I just have a question. Do you learn something from YouTube to be up to date? Like there are every day some new stuff that they come out, and
To become up to date, you don't need to follow the YouTube. Actually, there is not enough content on YouTube. I learned it from various platforms like FX PhD. FX PhD is best for learning and keep up to date on the industry and following the VFX forums where you will get information to become up to date on new tools and everything.
yeah. Could you spell it again? FXSPD or
FX PhD.
okay, FX PhD. Thank you. And what was your most challenging project, if I can ask? Like
Every project has different kind of challenges, and
yeah.
every day on every project we suffer, we struggle to complete it on, because you know that rotoscoping is a manual stuff and you have to do frame by frame. But the most
Yes.
complex project is where you have to work on hair details or any motion blurs projects.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or to brush the hairs and something else.
Yes, some kind of. We don't brush the hair, actually.
Okay.
We draw the shapes and animate every hair frame by frame. There's the complex part, and for a character, we draw around 5 to 1,000 shapes for a single character to rotoscope the hair. So,
wow.
You know that, yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to do that.
Okay.
But you do that. But you do that. You don't do that alone. You do that with your team.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. When we do rotoscoping, we divided a single character on multiple artists. Someone will do work on the hands part, or someone will work on the legs part, and someone will work on only hair, and someone.
Okay.
Yeah. When we get a shot, we distribute a character or on multiple artists. That's how we can complete a shot easily.
Yeah.
And we don't get bored. Because if you start work on a single characters and working on 2 or 3 days, then you will get bored and it will not finished properly. Yeah. So we divide it on multiple artists and with multiple tasks. And for especially here, we appoint 1 or 2 artists. Someone will draw the hard part, and another artist will draw the single spline. That's how you manage your work.
Okay, and you get finished by one day or something.
Some days, sometimes it depends on frames and the complexity.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's very interesting for me because I didn't hear this before, and I saw on your Fiverr that you had worked with some Hollywood industries. Is it right?
Yeah. When I was working on a studio. I work on Hollywood projects.
Okay, and like which can you name just one? It's no problem, but just one.
That's the problem. We can't
Okay.
use on
copyright.
our personal portfolio. That's the problem.
Okay, no problem. I just want. It was just interesting. That's why I asked, because Hollywood and stuff is.
Hollywood stuff distribute by multiple vendors, and if they give us permission to use on our own reel, then we can use it. Or either normally we sign NDA, which is non-disclosure agreement, and with the terms we can't use it on our own portfolio, and we can't use on our you know that.
Yeah,
There's a
I
problem,
understand.
yeah.
You sign an NDA. That's very interesting.
Yeah, but recently I did complete with my team, which was Nike project. Yeah,
Sure.
working with Nike
shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's amazing.
I can there is a work I recently they published on. Let me share the link.
Yeah.
Rewind.
The link to the video is in the description.
It was published one day before. I can share it because client has permission. You can check the chat list and click the link of YouTube, which is the Rewind Hispano 2022. I don't know. You may hear it.
I'm Indian now. Which minute should I look at the first?
Yeah, in this project, all of rotoscoping done by my team. And
oh. Yeah, I see. There's some. And it just posted yesterday, and it has 9 million views. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, man. Respect for the work. I will look this video after the podcast, and I will write to you about it. Just the last question, what I have. Can you describe your favorite visual effect from a movie? Why you like it?
Favorite, yeah. Every VFX movies, I enjoy every shot. So especially if I want to tell you which shots I especially like, that will be from Avengers in game, the last fight scene, which was incredible, and recently Avatar, even say Avatar 2.
The new Avatar, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see that. Did you see that in cinema or?
In cinema.
Yeah,
obviously. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, thank you for the interview. It was very interesting for me. I didn't think that it would be such interesting, but you are a crazy man. Do your work, and you are on a good path.
Thanks for connecting with me. And in future, if you need to communicate with me, I'm sending you my profile link. Connect with me here. You don't need to knock me on Fiverr, because it's prohibited to communicate with Fiverr for personal stuffs. So you can add me on your Facebook. So when you need to know something which I know, then I can share it with you. That will not be a problem for me.
Yeah,
that's how communication build up.
Yeah, that's very great. I thank you.
That's all for the episode of Amir's podcast. It was great speaking with Furkanul Mumin and learning about his work as a rotoscoping and VFX cleanup artist. We will be staying in touch, and I'm sure we will have more interesting stories to share in the future. Thank you for tuning in, and we will be back with another episode soon. Bye for now.